Welcome back. We're here in Silent Hill 2, still in this very, very spooky hospital. It's not looking fun, but I am having a lot of fun, and that's what matters. And I hope you guys are too. Oh dear, okay. Yep. Please stay down, that would be very nice of you. I hear dorks, but I can't see dorks. Yeah, one thing I've noticed is if you're shooting while walking, and if you let go of the directional button, whatever that may be, even if it's just the control stick, you're gonna keep moving. I keep forgetting that. I really shouldn't. Shit's locked. There's a painting of a woman on the door. Oddly enough, the hand part of the painting is actually 3D, and it sticks out. That's kind of creepy. So for anyone watching this, the day this comes out, the week after, the year after, really anytime, no matter how far into the future, I'm curious if video games are still a thing by then. What's your first video? Not just video game. What's your first horror game? Mine was Luigi's Mansion on the Nintendo GameCube. That's a fucking horror game. I don't want to hear it. That's definitely horror, because that spooked me as a kid. That definitely got me, and to the point where like I was definitely scared. I was young enough to the point where I would like shut it off and like leave the room and then not want to enter the room again until I built my courage up again. And it's a Mario game, like in it's just so silly. Sometimes I like to refer to it as kid Resident Evil for kids. And the more I replay that game, the more I find that to be true. There's a piece of paper on the bed, just some doodle. Huh, something's written on it. She's an angel. No one knows. Only I can see the lady of the door. They cannot walk along her bridge. The thread they fall from, the weight of their crimes, like bloated and ugly corpses. Their sins, she devours them. Sin and sinner alike, she saves me. She is an angel. It's a little spooky. Makes you go ah a little bit. Alright. Since we are in this conveniently placed hallway, I'm definitely gonna systematically go through every single door. Double and triple check if I must. That's how we roll here. In the Silent Hill 2s. This is the room we left Maria in. And I'm talking very slowly and pausing often because... And I really hope you can hear it. I'm aware of the audio quality. But you can hear some breathing, some really deep breathing, and a heartbeat. What we have here are empty medicine bottles. Is this what Maria was taking? Is Maria sick now, too? She's just not here. It's like the lock's broken. Shit's locked. Shit's locked. Shit's locked. Lock's broken. Okay. Okay. Sorry guys, we're gonna have to take you out. Because I spook very easily. And I'd like to take care of these problems before they become bigger. Okay, gotcha. That's the thing I love about this game too, is that the enemies aren't what makes the horror happen, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm plenty tense just standing in an environment like this. Even though I know this game inside and out, backwards and forwards, at least I like to think so. The enemies add to it for sure. I don't like looking at them, but this atmosphere is just so haunting. And these locations are just oppressive. Just, wow, you know? You know? Okay. So here's the stairway. And okay. We're gonna keep going for a little bit. Okay. Don't get scared now, Manny. You've got this. You've got this multiple times. Uh-huh. I might as well save here, though. Better safe than sorry, right? Okay, can't access the second floor. Keep going. First floor, can't access that. Ugh. Locked. What do I have? Oh, an ampoule. Okay. I think that's our full heal. Cool. Well, I can't access the other floors through the stairway. I gotta use the elevator. So I say I guess because I'm not sure, and I know that that's extra haha funny because I just said I know this game inside and out. I'm pretty confident for the most part though, so if that counts for anything. Yep, please, thank you. Not interested in anything you're selling. Yep. Elevator, let's go. I don't like being in hospitals anyway. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Am I surrounded? Oh, please, come on. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm far enough away. Let's do this. Cool. Mission accomplished. That's why we call you the boss. Got some handgun ammo. Got a first aid kit. I'm gonna need that in a little bit. There's a piece of paper on the bed. I was locked up inside the basement's basement. It was so small and dark, and I was so afraid. I dropped my precious ring, but I will never ever go back in there. That's fucking ominous, dude. Okay. Dry cell battery, basement storeroom, key. Fantastic. I should check to see if I can go to the first floor anyway. Because my... everything in my brain is telling me to. Just to clear it off. Sweet Jesus, okay. Please die, please die. You're doing great. You're doing great, James. Got yourself a health drink as a reward, too. And it looks like there's something else? Or is that just... Wait, there is something else. Some shotgun shells. And everything is covered in this tarp stuff. It doesn't look like skin, though. Like, at least not to me. I know that the whole skin thing is kind of Silent Hill, you know? That's the series' thing, but... I don't know, here it looks like everything's just covered in, like, tarp. You know, that tarp to avoid things from getting contaminated. Contaminated in what? Your guess is as good as mine, but... It's like I can't open this door. It's like the lock is broken. Uh-huh. Yeah? Oh, it's open. There's a freaky fridge. Something that looks like a refrigerator. Will you open it? No good. The door is too heavy to open by myself. Gotta do more hanging pull-ups like Snake. Oh, pardon me. That's so embarrassing. I managed not to burp while recording yet, but... I mean, it's staying in. I'm sorry. I'm not removing that, you know, so... You know, I always wonder if this ambient noise is, music. You know, like the OST, whatnot. Or if it's all, like, diegetic. In the scene. In the story. James is just hearing this as he's walking through this horrific hellscape. Okay, I've been through here. Okay, yeah, I took care of this area. We are going to go to the third floor once again. Okay. Sorry I was quiet for a sec. I thought I heard a spooky sound. outside of the game. kind of put me on edge, but it was probably just one of my bunnies. I have 2 of them actually. I'll just save here. Why not? Keep rotating them. I have infinite space. Yes, infinite space. But yeah, I have two little baby rabbits. One of them is not exactly a baby, but he's small, so he's still baby. He will always be baby, just like that horrible sound. At least that's what I'm rationalizing it as. I use the basement storeroom key. Okay. Got shotgun shells. There's a shelf here. There are red handprints on the shelf. Move it? Yes, please. And make it snappy.
James!
Mary? Oh, Maria. It's you. I thought you were... Sorry. Anyway, I'm glad you're alive.
Anyway? What do you mean, anyway? You don't sound very happy to see me. I was almost killed back there. Why didn't you try to save me? All you care about is that dead wife of yours. I've never been so scared in my whole life. You couldn't care less about me, could you?
No, I
Then
just...
stay with me. Don't ever leave me alone. You're supposed to take care of me. So, what about Laura? Did you find her?
Yeah, but... she ran away.
We've got to find her.
You really seem to care about her. Do you know her?
I've never met her before. I just feel sorry for her. She's all alone. And for some reason, I feel like it's up to me to protect her.
Yeah, if you guys are getting strange vibes from Maria, you wouldn't be the first, because she's so... she's interesting. From her appearance to the way she acts, evidenced by what we saw just now. I mean, she was so mad at James, and I mean, wouldn't you be? Like, so her anger makes a lot of sense. At the same time, jumping back and forth between being super admonishing towards him and then saying something like, it's your job to protect me, this is your duty, more or less, and you know, just being this way generally. It's interesting to think about why the back and forth is happening, and especially considering her relationship with Mary. I'll shut up now.
Hi there, everybody! Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to another exciting edition of Trick or Treat! Here you either answer the questions correctly and win a great prize, or fail to answer correctly and receive the punishment. It all depends on you. And our lucky, or should I say unlucky challenger today is James. James Sunderland! Are you ready to play Trick or Treat? Okay, here's your first question. Merry-go-round, haunted house, roller coaster, Ferris wheel, and teacup. Silent Hill is home to a thrilling amusement park that both children and adults love. The question is, what is the name of this amusement park? 1. Fantasyland. 2. Silent Hill Amusement Park. 3. Lakeside Amusement Park. Okay, quickly, on to question number 2. Silent Hill witnessed a gruesome murder a few years back. A brother and sister were playing in the road when they were attacked and chopped into pieces with an axe. Torn flesh, smashed bones, splattered blood, and finally, bitter tears. What a terrible tragedy. What a gruesome end to such innocent lives. Now the question. What was the name of the murderer who committed this vile act? 1. Walter Sullivan. 2. Scott Fairbanks. 3. Eric Gaines. Now for our third and final question. South of the lake is a deserted old neighborhood called South Vale. From there to Pale Vale, the central resort area northwest of the lake, there's only one road you can take. Just one road, no more. The third and final question is, what is the name of that road? 1. Bachman Road. 2. Rindell Street. 3. Nathan Avenue. Well, that's the last of our questions. Have you got it all figured out? When you know the answers, head to the storeroom on the 3rd floor to collect your prizes. But be careful if you're wrong. Well then, everybody, thanks for tuning in. See you again sometime. Bye-bye.
What was that?
What indeed? That's just there. Doesn't really have any additional significance or thematic depth to it. It's just a spookum. Just a spooky thing. Something that looks like a refrigerator. Will I have the upper body strength to be able to pick it up now that I have 2 people in my party?
You can't open it?
Yeah, Maria, give me a hand here.
Come on. You're supposed to be the big man around here. How's a little girl like me supposed to help? What's this? Not very cute, is it? Here, James. You take it.
Thanks.
Got the lead ring. Yeah, back on the topic of Maria and how just bizarre she is. Yeah, I mean, she goes from anyway, you know, all that righteously. So she's right to be mad at him, but then goes into you have to protect me, into I thought you were such a big strong man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the storeroom. There we go. Goes from yelling at him to being all up on him, you know, kind of endowing him with a job to protect her, right? And then kind of emasculating him a little bit by like, oh, I thought you were such a big strong man. Anyway, 3, 1, 3. And we just have a treasure trove of cool stuff. Shotgun shells, hand pools, and that's it. Very handy, but completely optional. And if you get a question wrong, you get sprayed in the face by some stuff. I don't know by what. I totally just had to go to the elevator. I'm sorry, Maria. But yeah, This is quite the mysterious game. Quite the mysterious game, and now we have both rings. Put the lead ring on the hand of the lady in the painting. And the copper ring. Put the copper ring on the hand of the lady of the painting. It's unlocked now. Here's another stairway. Nothing. On the second floor. Okay. Can't. But I'm on the first floor. Looks like I'll be going into the basement, and I don't have a map of this area. For all intents and purposes, this place I'm about to enter does not exist. And it still doesn't. Uh-huh. Okay, okay. Navigate a little faster, James, please. Thank you. Put these tank controls to good use.
Open up!
And we're done with the hospital. He who is not bold enough to be stared at from across the abyss is not bold enough to stare into it himself. The truth can only be learned by marching forward. Follow the map. There's a letter and a wrench. The Mexican restaurant, of all places, huh? Copy them onto my map. I got the hospital lobby key. That last bit always leaves me kind of speechless. I know we don't spend a ton of time with Maria, and depending on how you play games and consume video game stories like this, it might not always hit as hard as the game wants you to feel, and that's okay. Everyone experiences these things differently, but just happens so suddenly, you know? Even if you've played the game 100 times, it still kind of hits you hard. Just the sheer suddenness of it all, just it hits, and then we're left with this this requiem of sorts. All right, well, I think that'll be it for today's episode. We're done with the hospital. We cleared it. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go pet my rabbits for a little bit. Thanks, y'all.